So that's a lovely question because what's really important there is you've got to hold on dearly to what works for you. So for some
Right.
strange reason, I find box breathing. I wouldn't say I find it aversive, but I don't find it comfortable. I find it,
Mm.
would the word be a little bit suffocating because you're like holding your breath for 4 seconds? Well, it works brilliantly for some people. I work with a young pro golfer here in Ireland to help him regulate his nervous system when he takes a bad shot. And he uses box breathing, so that works for him. For me, there's two things I use. One of them is just a vagus nerve breathing technique or belly breathing, but it's literally 4 seconds in and 6 seconds out. Now, the key for this is when we breathe in, air comes into our lungs, our diaphragm goes down, and it opens up the space around our heart center. When that space is opened up around our heart center, it reduces the blood pressure in the vessels, blood vessels in our heart. As a result, our body, our heart wants to go back into homeostasis. Our body always wants to go back into homeostasis. So the heart sends a signal up to the brain and says, we need to speed up the heart rate to increase the pressure. So breathe in increases your heart rate. When we exhale and the diaphragm comes up and squeezes the heart center, it increases the blood pressure in the vessels in the heart. The heart wants to get back into balance, sends a signal to the brain. We need to slow down the heart rate. So what we know is heart rate, breathing in speeds up the heart rate, breathing out slows down the heart rate. And if we're talking about stress or anxiety, if we're having a stress or anxiety response, our heart rate is increased to pump nutrients around the body to give us the energy for the fight and flight system, namely glycogen, glucose, and oxygen, to pump it into the muscles. So what we need to do is we need to have an ability to lower our heart rate. So I like to use breathing techniques that lower my heart rate, and simply 4 seconds in, 6 seconds out for a couple of breaths reduces your heart rate, makes you focus. And that's the go-to tool.